Frontline presents You Can Make It, God's Faithfulness in Dark Times, Past, Present, and Future. Written by Jim Bakker. Narrated by Gallagher. Forward. The book you are about to listen to is a treasure. Jim Bakker has withstood storms that the usual Christian would have buckled under and is still standing. As I read the many trials, challenges, victories, and yes, by his own admission, ways he has missed the Lord, I simply was amazed. I couldn't help but think of the number of times that I have whined about small things and compare them with what Jim has gone through, overcome, and lived. There is no comparison. I have personally known Jim and Lori Bakker since they were newly married. All that's to say, they are the real deal. There is no pretense about them. The crucible they have survived and come out of still loving each other, their humility, and their gratitude to God cannot be faked. Why do I include both of them in this foreword? In order to really know someone, at least if the person is married, you need to know the inner workings of his or her life, and that also involves the person's private life. Jim and Lori love each other. Why should you take the time to listen to You Can Make It? It is profound and life-changing. Jim has lived what amounts to many lives and writes from the perspective of a leader who has distilled the wisdom garnered from his hard-won experience. That is why I call it a treasure. Many people today are crying out for mentorship. As one devours the contents of his story, he shares how to keep persisting before God and never ever give up. I was fortified in my walk with God through learning from him. He is quite transparent in telling about his own struggles during the times of refining. Jim went through the loss of one of the greatest ministries that has ever been built for God's kingdom. Then prison, divorce, financial problems, the loss of dignity, renown, and a life-threatening stroke. At the writing of this book, Jim is 81 years old. As we say here in Texas, where I live, he ain't no spring chicken. Most people who are 81 are retired, in a retirement home, or not alive at all. Not only is he alive, but he is building a major network for the prophets to have a voice and building a hall of the prophets. That should be encouraging to anyone past 50. I simply can't find retired.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?